Welcome to our final PxPlus 2023 video presentation using the Report Writer. This video will delve into some of the specific changes made to the Report Writer with PxPlus 2023, specifically dynamic filters and launching reports within Webster Plus. Note that we will not be covering report design in this video, but rather how to enhance and use existing reports. For our example, we will be using a report showing orders by customer. We will start by launching the Report Designer from the IDE. Once launched, we can select the primary input table. For this report, we will use the order details. The table selected will show on the left as a potential source of data. We can right-click on the table name to select the related tables, namely the order header, customer, and product tables. We will override the sort sequence for the data and define a custom sort. The sort will consist of the customer number, order number, and the order line number. Once we have defined the sort, we can group the data by change of customer and order number. The report writer will provide both header and footer breaks for the customer and order. We can now define a calculated field called line total. This will be based on the per item price times the number of items. Once defined, we can add a group function that will sum the line totals to get order and customer totals. Now that we have defined the data sources, sort, and groupings, we can drag the values onto the report layout. One of the new features with PxPlus 2023 is the ability to add runtime filters to a report. When enabled, this feature will allow the end user to add selection criteria to the data being processed. To enable this option, select Dynamic Filters from the Data Selection menu. You will now be able to enable dynamic filters and to select which fields the user may filter the data on. We can now save the report definition in the report subdirectory found in the data directory of our Webster installation. This is the default location for Webster Plus report definitions. The preview option can be used to generate the report. When the report is run, the dynamic filter grid displays, allowing us to choose various report fields and their respective selection criteria. This criteria will be added to any filtering defined in the report itself. Let's take a look at how we can run this report in Webster from the Customer Maintenance screen. We will open up the panel and skip to the third step where we define the screen layout. Here we can add additional buttons to the screen. Selecting additional buttons brings up a grid where we can enter the definitions for up to 20 buttons to be added to the panel. Clicking the plus sign in the upper right will allow you to add a new button. We can define the button text and, in the Webster tab, the symbol to appear on the button and the event to occur when the button is pressed. To have the event run a report, we enter an event name of *report, and the report name. We can press OK to have the button added to the grid. Now, on the screen layout panel, additional buttons will be highlighted indicating that buttons have been defined. Press Finish to regenerate the page. Now when the page is displayed, there will be a new button that can be clicked to produce the report. When run, the report will bring up the dynamic filter grid. This will allow the user to filter the data to be reported. You can run reports from anywhere an event can be specified. For example, we can add the report to the sidebar links. As you can see, creating and adding reports to your web-based application is a fairly easy task in Webster Plus. Virtually any page or menu can provide your end user access to the reports they may need. This completes our video series on PxPlus 2023. We hope you have enjoyed it and have seen how you can use PxPlus to migrate your application to the web.